I was just saying if anything feels different now with the new hairstyle.
Not really, man. You know, the reason I wanted to do a little something different, come in as a, you know, African king, you know, Nigerian king, you know, like Haile Selassie. Haile Selassie, John Rastafari. That's what I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm a John Rastafari. So, you know, I mean business. I'm a ruler.
So you're not coming in with the traditional mask?
I'm coming in still with the bronze bomber mask. Okay. You know, with just a different hairstyle, different hairdo. So, you know, just changing it up. I just wanted to change it up from just the original thing. I wanted something else. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to feel like a king that I am. And so I chose my man Hughie.
So now, obviously, you just got some work today. I seen you with a little ice on the arm.
Yeah,
everything
man.
Is good?
Yeah, man. You know, Tuesday was a big sparring session for me, banging with these big boys and stuff like that. And me not being able to have any proper rest like they do outside of the ring, you know. So it just, that the injury and soreness just builds on. And when I was young, you know, I used to bang it out. You know, I'd be sore and stuff like that, and I tell Jay, man, we paying these sparring partners, man, they gonna get their money worth. We gonna get in there, or, you know, I had that mentality, I may feel the same thing inside the ring, so I need to learn how to fight through it. But, you know, just being around for years and being involved with the right people, they had to teach me to say, no, Deontay, you know, even when you're hurt, you need to let that body rest, because rest is the most important thing. If I continue to, you know, bang this arm out while it's already sore, then my recovery time is going to be longer than expected. Now, if I rest it right now while I got this soreness in, then a couple of days I'll be back. Instead of continue on doing it, then now you're talking about a week or so, then 2 or 3 days. So that's something that I really had to learn, and I just listen to my body. Now, if I feel sore, if I feel anything with my body that's not normal, I just, you know, I save it for another day. You know what I'm saying? And it helped me out a lot.
Have you tried using any of those cryo chambers or maybe the ice baths?
Yeah, I done tried those certain things. You know, I still use the cold, we call them cold plunges. That's what we used to use in the Olympics and stuff. So, you know, the Olympics not only prepared me for different fighters, different countries and stuff like that, but also on the physical part of therapy and stuff like that. You know, I'm very well knowledgeable about how to take care of my body, what to do. Although I hate the cold plunge and all that, because we used to sit in these big barrels full of ice, maybe 11 degrees, and sit in there. I done seen grown men cry from them because of the way it felt. But it works though. The cold plunges, it really works when you do it properly. When you stay in them, the amount of time that's presented to stay in there, it really works. But I hate it. I'd rather sit in a hot tub or something like that. Sometimes I go from hot tub to cold plunge, even though I hate the cold, but I still get the heat. And then by the time I get in there, I'm like, all right. Then by the time I get cold, I go back to my heat. You know, it's a lot of little different tricks and stuff like that. But, you know, what works for me, I continue to do what works for me, and if it ain't broke, why fix it? That's what the saying is. So.
There's a lot of rumors and speculation out there, but what is facts is that you said if that all goes well with Gerald Washington, you want to come immediately back. How soon is immediately for the champ? And I mean, some of those guys that are out there, just hypothetically tell us what a fight with you and Joseph Parker would be like, a unification for that WBO.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, we have been in talks with Parker people. They're supposed to be at the fight, as I heard, and we've discussed about having a unification match after the fight. They say they want it in April, maybe in Vegas or somewhere, or some in the States, which I would love to turn back around and do that. But I do also understand that I hear about they're in negotiation with Hughie Fury as well too. So I'm not too sure of now how that's going to turn out and how that's going to happen. Because we all know sometimes that unification sometimes outweigh mandatory, you know. And so we still waiting and seeing what's going to happen with that situation. If they really want to unify the division, let's do it now. Put the mandatories aside. We know how to, you know, keep them quiet a little bit, you know, keep them waiting. And until the next one, and let's get this unification bout on. You know, my big thing is unifying 2017. I'm real I'm real focused on that. I'm real serious about unifying, you know, and that's what I want. That's what I want to do. In my idle world, if I had it planned out how I wanted to go, I would turn back around and fight Parker for the WBO, take his WBO, and at the end of the year, between the winner Klitschko Joshua, they'll have 2 belts as well too. We combine both together. That'll be 4 belts, a big unification bout at the end of the year, and whoever wins come out the man on top for 2017, enter in 2018.
You spoke of unifications outweighing the mandatories, which is normally true, and obviously what all us fight fans would like to happen so that you can get a unification with Joseph Parker. Now, a little off subject, Pacquiao and Joe Horn, I believe. I don't really even know the guy's name. His name is Horn. He's from Australia. The point is, they're trying to generate $200 million to bring Pacquiao to Australia to fight this guy. His name is Jeff Horn. And, you know, there's people all over Australia putting this money together for that. Joseph Parker is from New Zealand. Also another country that doesn't necessarily get a lot of boxing, but that they are backing him and boxing. Burger King backs him. Is that a possibility? Would you, because I know you've said time and time to me personally how you're willing to travel. Is that something that interests you, or is bringing him to Alabama where you really want it to be?
I mean, I've said it many times over and over again, and I stand close behind my statement, what I'm saying. I have the heavyweight champion. My belt says the heavyweight champion of the world. And they got all the country's flags on my belt. So with that being said, Deontay Wilder not afraid to go to nobody country. You know what I mean? If the money's there and that's what the excitement, hey, let's go. You know what I mean? Let's do it. That's something that would play along the lines of my legacy, what I want to build for myself. You know what I'm saying? Not only Deontay was a true warrior and he represented the United States, but he also, that boy wasn't scared to go to nobody other country in their backyard and whoop their ass too now. That's what I want to be said about me, you know what I mean? It's all good and dandy to fight here in front of American fans, but sometimes you just need to go out a little bit, go in somebody else's country. That's how I feel that you become legendary. I feel like you really become the best ever. Sometimes the best ever is not just because of you're undefeated and you accomplish a lot of things that other people have done in boxing. Sometimes, you know, being the greatest ever is being like a real life hero like Ali. Go in other countries, go against the odds. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys is afraid to go outside that realm because they feel like they'll be cheated because they in somebody else's country and stuff like that. Which that's a gamble that you'll have to take as well too. But you know, my confidence is so high. Man, me and God always having tea. That's how high my confidence is. You know, I don't really see no guy beating me. I don't care who they are, where they're from, who they beating. You know, I really don't care. When that time comes for us to get in that ring, people will see who's the best heavyweight in the world. And by far, I'm very confident when I say nobody's going to beat Deontay Wilder. I'm very confident in that. That's not being cocky. That's just being very confident in myself. You know, if I don't believe in myself, then how can I accept anybody else, allow anybody to believe in me if I can't believe in myself? And that's just always been my confidence because this is the hurt business. This is a serious sport. And if you don't have that confidence that high, man, may God be with you, you know?
You said that being the best ever isn't the undefeated record, but do you think that your confidence comes, like you're willing to go to different countries and things like that? Is it because of the knockout record? You know you have that equalizer where a guy like Mayweather who claims to be self-TBE, he wouldn't really go to other countries because, you know, most of his wins lie on the judges, and even Canelo got a draw on the scorecard with Mayweather, so maybe going out of the country is not a thing that he would do, and you take it, you know, like nothing because you have the equalizer in both hands. Is that the confidence?
Sometimes that plays a part. Sometimes that plays that's definitely being able to have power. You know, it's definitely a confidence booster, and it's also a confidence builder as well too. Once you start, once you discover that you have the power, and you know that it's real and it's recognizable to the fans that's watching as well too. Sometimes that do plays a part in as well too when you go into different countries, but you're not gonna knock everybody out. So you know, just because you have the ability to deduce a certain thing doesn't mean that in that particular time that it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? And we look back on the Stavern fight. You know, I wanted to really knock him out, but I also wanted to prove that I could do other things. But my main goal was to knock him out. But it was a win-win situation. Even though I did knock him out, it was a win-win situation. And I really believe, and I'm not a man of excuses, you know what I mean? Either something happens or it's not gonna happen and I just leave like that. You know, a lot of guys bring up excuses, but I really feel that if I didn't break my hand in the third round, I would have knocked Stavern out for sure. You know what I mean? But, you know, like I said again, having power is a hell of a booster. You know, but I don't really, I feel that if you have the confidence, whether you have the boxing skill or the power to knock somebody out, if you have the confidence and you'll say you can do it, you know, that's just it. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. You know, if I had to win on the scorecard, that means I'm definitely be the one that outworking my opponent each and every round. You know what I mean? Because when you go in other countries, of course you got to work harder. Because you're not from there. You know what I'm saying? You can only do time, try to build and make those people like you, make them gather on you through your language of this right here. If I can't speak to you with these, I know I'm gonna get to you with these right here. And you know, we all get to people with these right here. So, you know, everybody got their own thing though. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel because I idolized Muhammad Ali. He was a real life hero. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't scared. He wasn't scared to go places, you know what I mean, to defend his title, to fight whoever he had to do. And for me, that is a real life legendary hero for me, you know what I mean? And I want to follow his footsteps, but do certain things different. So people want to say, oh, you trying to be like Muhammad Ali. In a certain extent, I want to be like him in certain things he did, but not exactly like it. I want to, in today's society, as far as what boxing is now, I want to create it and make it how I want to make it and what I have today, you know what I mean? Because people always dwell back on when it was that time and stuff, and that time gone. It's gone. We can only deal with what we have right now.
Well, my last question is, are there any tickets left for February 25th? And do you think that you and Joseph could really bring 100,000? You said 101. How many is that arena here?
The arena here is 109,000.
109. And do you think that a unification? Because I tell you one thing. You know, people are gonna call me a fanboy. It is what it is. But every time I come here, I ask people by your first name. Do you know Deontay? I don't say Wilder. They say Wilder. Dunkin' Donuts, Popeyes, Baumhauser. Doesn't matter where I go. They fill in the Wilder part. And I've been to Florida. I've been to St. Pete, to Thurman's hometown.
Yeah.
They don't know him across the street. Do you think that you can really bring 100,000 to Bama?
109,000. Most definitely. Most definitely. But it's going to take the right opponent as well. I don't think me and Parker will be able to do it because he's still unknown. You know, people really don't know about him. But somebody like a Joshua or Klitschko right now, even Fury, you know what I mean? Right now, those three names for sure. We'll pack out 109 easy, 109,000. You know what I mean? And that's right here at the Bryant-Denny Stadium, right here in the state of Alabama. And I would love to one day break in at the Bryant-Denny Stadium with that. That'll be amazing. But you know. We'll see, you know what I'm saying? That's just one of the things, like a lot of people sleep on Alabama because it's not a boxing state. It wasn't until I came along, when now each and every fight, I'm creating different things, you know. We hold the most title fights out of anybody, even Vegas. You know, this is gonna be the fourth time we done had a title fight. Yeah, a title defense. No one around in the nation have done it more than we have. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's being that this is a state that wasn't really based off of boxing. I think that's a big accomplishment, and that set volumes for the future of what we're trying to do. Because the thing that's exciting me, but also it sit back and it stirs my mind up a little bit, is that all this was just a talk one day. You know what I'm saying? A discussion. Something that we we spoke in existence. I'm gonna do this, or one day we gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? One day we gonna do this. And dreams come true. Dreams really come true. If you provide the work and the dedication and being disciplined and what you're trying to go, your goal, it can come true. And now my dream, our talk, a discussion is a reality for me, man, and I want more. I'm hungry. I'm a hungry champion. By far, don't get me, you know, some people may see me here, may see me there, may purchase this, may purchase that, and may think you know, I'm not hungry no more. Trust me, because my goals that I want to do in boxing is not nowhere near close. So I'm still hungry. So I don't want nobody to ever think Deontay Wilder's not hungry, because I'm a hungry young lion, a young champion. You know, until the end, baby. Ja Rastafari, baby. You already see it.
Well, Deontay, man, God bless, man. You have been doing wonderful things. Like I said, we seen a big billboard with you and a football player. See, I only watch boxing, so I don't even know who the football player was, but they love you in this state, and we love that they do, because, you know, we want you to bring boxing back. Wish you the best, man. February 25th. Can't wait.
Bow! Get ready, baby. February 25th, it's going down. Gerald Washington versus Deontay Wilder, BJCC 11 Arena. If you can't be here in the state of Alabama, hey, join us on TV on Fox, baby. You don't want to miss it. Join the party, baby.
The sight in the game, 'cause see the boxing voice.